Hi there, it's Denise Duffield-Thomas here, money mindset mentor and author. And today I'm answering questions from the beautiful Lucky Bee community. And I love this one because it is about AI. Okay, so it's from Amy. It's a bit of a long question, so I'll paraphrase some of it, but I've got a big question. What about AI and automation for service-based businesses? I'm a graphic designer and brand strategist, and I do excellent work, but lots of people don't want to pay for it anymore. They use me for some ideas, then pull the plug and get AI to finish, or start with AI and get someone cheap to finish it. It's so demoralizing. I get that. I feel like I've been hiking this mountain, increasing quality and pricing, and there's a bulldozer that's getting rid of the mountain. And people are telling me I should take up ice fishing instead. I love that analogy. I know some people are scared of AI, but I feel like it's hitting us midlifers really hard. We've been pivoting with the internet from the beginning, but everything's changing now. What do we do? That's a great question. Really great question. And I think it is something that is stressing a lot of people out right now. So here are my thoughts on this. Industries will always shift and change, and that can feel very, as you said, demoralizing, but also discombobulating, right? But I just want to think, right, a couple of years, when I first started my business, I used to pay someone to do transcription. So I would do videos or I would do audio, and I would pay someone to sit there and type it out. And that's one industry that I probably haven't paid for a couple of years. But there are always, in any industry, there are always people who are early adopters who will absolutely take on any technology. There will be a lot of people who they take a long time to do that. And I absolutely did that. It took me so long to trust just using an AI transcription. And there will always be people who never, ever, ever want to use that technology. So I know people who will never, ever use that, and they still pay people who are now kind of almost specialists, right? They will not trust a computer ever, ever, ever to do that work. And they will be people who are the never adopters. Okay, so how does that relate to you? There will always be people who value what you do. There will always be people who need to work with a human rather than a computer. Always, in every single industry. And there will be people who value not just the knowledge in your brain about branding or graphic design, but all of the other things you bring to that. And that is your experience, your human insight. Maybe it's your ability to make people feel heard and actually get it done. Not everyone wants to work in that way, in that impersonal way. And so, of course, that means sometimes that we feel the scarcity and lack of it when things are changing. I'm not gaslighting you about that. That is absolutely a real thing. And I want you to also feel and remember that there are always people out there who will value what you do. Always. Sometimes we have to do different forms of marketing to find those people. And maybe you've always relied on word of mouth or repeat customers, and there could just be some new forms of marketing that you have to do. But sometimes it's also just that permission of just going, you know what? I'm going to be unapologetic about the fact that I offer this thing. And, in the future, it might feel really whimsical and old-fashioned to do that and to offer that. But you know what? People buy whimsical and old-fashioned things all the time, And so it's not always the thing that we're selling that we think that we're selling. Sometimes we're selling accountability, connection, experience, actually getting the thing done. And we have to just move and change with that and give ourselves permission that it's okay to do that. It's okay that we might not have all of the clients that we used to, and that's okay too. So don't stress. There are more than enough clients out there for you. So maybe it's getting really clear on what you offer, getting really clear on how people can work with you, having some fresh eyes on your business to make sure that you're really communicating that value, and tell people about what you do. That's it. Have that confidence and keep on going. All right. But thanks for asking that question. And I'm rooting for you and for everyone who feels scared about the future.